7 altcoins you should look into for July 2024, as now might be a very good entry. Join the Discord, check out my Twitter as well. I will be posting there daily. You get some free alpha, and keep in mind, nothing I say is financial advice. First up, we got Render. Of course, Render is on the list. We talked about this project 20 times already, but Render is a peer-to-peer marketplace for computing processing power. The Render vision is to make high-quality rendering accessible to everyone with a decentralized approach, moving away from pricey hardware. Now, Render is one of the few dinosaur projects that I actually hold. The reason for this is that I think there will be a future for this project, and I think it will stay relevant for years to come. It has close ties to both Apple and Nvidia, and people talk about the Nvidia bubble and that the mania will soon be over. Okay, short it. Just like Camel Finance says when people talk about that it's obvious that Bitcoin has seen its cycle high. Anyway, I think Render is a good buy at these levels. It's one of those giants that I think will be relevant for years to come. Project in my safety net, and I will continue to DCA into this. Next up is Ponke. Now, Ponke is a meme coin on Solana. Why am I so bullish on Solana meme coins? We most likely will get a Solana ETF proved in the future, and that will probably have a pretty positive effect, to say the least, on the Solana meme coins. So why exactly Ponke? Full transparency, I have a pretty decent sized bag of Ponke. The reason for this is that I don't really see anyone at the same market cap doing better socially compared to Ponke. This is based on their Instagram, which was where I found Ponke, but also their Twitter and TikTok. They seem to have a very committed team that also includes an animator or graphical designer that posts daily. And the kind of traction that the posts are getting is pretty insane, to be honest. I made a video dedicated to Ponke a little while ago. You can check that out. But in summary, there are millions of views. I just want to quickly show you guys their Instagram, where you can see the kind of quality content they are releasing. And they're staying very relevant, obviously appealing to what's hot, like for instance, European Championship and so forth. To be honest, this is a no-brainer for me. As for the chart, Ponke is holding on very strong. It recently had a pretty nice pump after dipping to like 30-cent mark, and now because of BTC, we are dipping again. The volume keeps on being decent though. If we take a look at the exchange listings, we are listed on pretty much all the good exchanges, all the good normie exchanges, still missing the tier ones though, like Binance and Coinbase. I think this will come with time. So Ponke, what do I vision for this project? Honestly, I think this will be a blue chip meme during 2024. I hate using the words safe and meme coin in the same sentence, but I would be extremely surprised if this doesn't do millions in market cap if they continue on with the social presence exposure that they're doing right now. So definitely a 10x to say the least for Ponke. Next up, we got Tchum. Now, Tchum is an altcoin that I've talked about a lot, so I'm not going to go too much in detail. Quick summary, it's a layer 1, fastest layer 1 in the space with 3.5 million TPS. Is an insane speed. They also have a soft node component, which is their layer 2, both for Bitcoin and basically for any other crypto. Now, the main reason why Tchum is on the list is because it's down significantly. People do not care about utility projects right now. They simply do not care. And I understand why. It's much more tempting to go where the money is. Right now, money is still in memes. But please do not forget about these projects. At these levels, I feel like a criminal buying this because it's too cheap. To be honest, I started buying this once it went under $20. That's the kind of conviction I have in this project. This is an amazing accumulation zone. I'm buying at these levels. There's no doubt about that. Tokenomics as well are really good. We don't see too much dilution moving forward. Checks all the boxes for a good utility project that will do amazing. Listing situation also has a lot of room for improvements. This narrative right here is one of the boring ones, but like I keep on stating, historically, it always performs well and will continue to perform well because it's necessary for blockchain technology and further development. If blockchain is to have the mass adoption that it so aspires to have, projects like these are essential. Next up, we got Octaspace. Now, I've recently made a video about Octaspace where I go in detail about their services. Their main service is rendering, which seems to be very active. Now, Octaspace has an incredible chart. Like I mentioned in my Octaspace video, chart kind of reminds me of Caspa. You got to start wondering when we will ever have a significant correction. I would honestly expect that correction to already happen, but Octaspace just keeps on delivering. Normally, especially with low caps, I try not to let the chart dictate too much regarding my overall opinion, because at the end of the day, altcoins are correlated with Bitcoin's performance. If Bitcoin is unstable or indecisive, altcoins will normally bleed. With charts like this, you got to really start to wonder if there's something here. And like I explained in my Octaspace video, I think their pinned post on Twitter sums it up perfectly. No hype, just solutions. So Octaspace, I would definitely look into accumulating some at these levels, maybe wait for it to dip, but then again, this has to be one of the strongest altcoins I've ever seen. These levels are these market cap levels. Exchange listings though are really bad. They might be saving these for more bullish times. What do I know? But yeah, Octaspace is looking very strong. Next up is Brett. Never talked about this meme coin, but Brett is, in my opinion, one of the safest meme coins that you can buy right now and still expect a pretty decent return. Now, as for the people who don't know, Brett is by far the #1 meme coin on the base chain, which is a layer 2 for Ethereum. Brett is one of the characters from Matt Fury's Boys Club comic. He has become the blue mascot of the blue chain base. Now, Brett has a really nice social presence. Twitter is active. They have close to 100,000 followers. And look at this. For all the football fans out there, we have Ronaldinho. Please roast my pronunciation for that. I know that was bad. We have this guy, a huge figure in the football and soccer for the Americans out there. He has 20 million followers, and one of my favorite players growing up tweeted about Brett, so that's really bullish. If we take a look at the chart here, now this is a thing of beauty. One of the better meme coin charts I've actually seen. So Brett has a pretty high market cap. So is this a 100x play like I see a lot of YouTubers talk about? No, absolutely not. But this is maybe a 10x. Maybe if it gets going, we'll see something closer to a 20x. This isn't out of the question. This is meme coin territory. Anything can happen. The market caps and especially the amount of volume meme coins can pull is really hard to grasp. Dogecoin peak volume is 40 billion. Shiba Inu is 30 billion peak volume. These coins are nothing but a PNG. It's insane. So in the meme coin world, anything can happen. And of course, Brett being on the layer 2 launched by Coinbase, it is very reasonable to assume that a Coinbase listing will come eventually. Gaming is extremely cheap right now, so we're going to include a gaming coin. I think a really good gaming coin to include in your DCAing is Maavia. Talked about this not too long ago, but it has a game very similar to Clash of Clans. They also have a creator program that's going to incentivize people to make content about the game. Now, Maavia was released earlier this year and reached a market cap of around 250 million. After that, we've been retracing, and now we found ourselves sitting at more or less 50 million in market cap. Maavia is listed on a lot of good exchanges. They have a working product. Their tokenomics are really good. This project checks all the boxes for great fundamentals, in my opinion. If we step into Dreamland here just for a second and look at Axie Infinity, Axie did a 10 billion market cap. 10 billion. The games weren't even that good. 10 billion is a 200x from here. Is it likely? No. Could it happen? Yes. I think gaming is a seriously undervalued narrative that will blast off sooner or later. And the last coin is going to be AGI. Recently made a dedicated video to this project. So the biggest component to the Delysium ecosystem is the Lucy AI-powered Web3 operating system. So Lucy is an operating system that can carry out actions for the users. So the whole point of Lucy is to make it easier for people to navigate in the crypto space, which is definitely needed. I've seen some really bullish progress on this project, primarily with regards to Lucy, but also on the tokenomics side of things. Team is increasing the length of their vesting schedule, so that's really bullish. Also, we're significantly down from our all-time high at 70 cents. It's listed on good exchanges, has decent volume to market cap ratio. I think this has a very high possibility of being listed on Binance. I'm going to be honest, not financial advice. But yeah, definitely take a look at this for July. I know it's easy to look at Bitcoin right now and feel demoralized. Some do expect this to be the final shakeout. Time will tell. If you want to hear my predictions, join the Discord, follow my Twitter, and as always, take care and stay safe.